You're listening to this episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and leave us a comment. It would greatly benefit the show.
So, like, one of the coolest things in this movie is how the chimpanzee will put his finger in someone's mouth and, like, rip off their jaw. And then they, like, show the tongue laying out. Yeah. It's so funny. And, like, I thought it was great practical effects. Movie Man T sold me on, like, hey, there are a lot of good practical kills. And it's like when the the ape has its, like, finger in the jaw and it's pulling it out. And you see the skin start to rip here. And it's on these, like, boys that just want to fuck the protagonist and her friends because they're funny and they go, ooh, just come over and fuck us because we're so horny. And then shit pops off. And they didn't kill the slutty one first, which I liked.
But they did kill her.
Oh, everyone dies except for the family.
Yeah.
Because it's a conservative movie. Ben Shapiro would be like, this is a conservative movie because it reinforces that the family is better together. It is right to kill the babies. They're clearly terrorists.
Oh,
you know, when Ben Shapiro says that.
My mind might have been in the gutter when I was watching it, but did you think the ape was trying to get his dick sucked by that guy? Because the way they were framing it, it looked like he was trying to get his dick in that guy's mouth.
I do think.
Yeah.
I do think.
Was that the implication there?
An animal could and would fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck somebody. I do think you can make an animal like, no, I'm in heat, I'm in estrus.
Yeah.
That's going to be like, rip off your jaw and fuck the hole with your tongue there. If they had done that, Primate would be my favorite. Like, clearly it's 28 years later, Bone Temple, and then, like, Primate, like, 28 years later, Bone Temple, I want to, like, tell people, no, this is Academy Award level, where you need to consider Ray Fiennes for Best Actor or Best Supporting. I don't care how you guys work this out. It's stupid anyways. But, like, Primate is just trash. But if after Primate had ripped the jaw off of the young jock who was ripped, I guess, and wore like he's got a hoodie with no shirt under it. Anyways, if the Primate had then fucked the hole, that would have been so great. And, like, I need to see the, like, weird monkey penis, or excuse me, the weird ape penis, and I need to see how it interacts with, like, the loose tongue that's hanging out the side. Wait, put your finger on camera. Yeah.
Wow.
I love this movie, Kirk. I'm sorry, I had a good time. I wish
I also had a good time, but it's still a dumb
Was
movie.
there anyone else in your theater?
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't have the best experience, but apparently there was the only way to describe it. There were 3 black women sitting next to me, and they were kind of commentating through the entire movie.
That sounds awesome!
It was great, but the part that wasn't great was there was a white guy sitting in front of us who got up during the movie and said, are you guys going to be talking throughout the entire movie?
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Why were you such an asshole in the middle of the movie, Nick?
Like, I didn't mind the commentary. I think that was hilarious.
No, it was like Smile. Yeah. When we saw Smile, and you and John Dittman were like, oh, I don't love all these people making noises. And then I joined in, and it was like, yeah! It made Smile so much better. There's nothing better than people in a horror or comedy. Actually, horror is probably better than comedy because no one else has that experience when people are just screaming at the screen and saying fucked up shit. That's hilarious. What's the funniest line these 3 black women had? These 3, like,
funniest line? I don't know. I mean, they were like, oh, obviously he's dead. Don't go in there. Oh, something's gonna happen.
They were doing the don't go in. Don't go in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you had a better experience than I did.
Yeah.
I would have said, sit your white ass down. You could have gotten away with it too. You're in liberal Twin Cities.
Twin Cities, sorry.
You don't think you're in liberal Twin Cities?
I don't know. I think there's a caveat of people.
What did they say to the guy who told him to shut the fuck up?
Well, he said, "Are you guys gonna be talking throughout the whole movie?" And they were like, "Yeah, we might be."
Fuck yeah, them. Fuck yeah, them. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck him all the way. Because, like, if he walked into Primate and wasn't expecting to have a good time, is what it sounds like.
Was he by himself?
Yeah, he was by himself.
Not surprised.
No one wants to go see Primate with him. Whereas you were seeing it because your brother saw it. I was like, hey, should we do a 4th segment tonight on top of the other things we shot?
That was like that guy, like his evening plans were go see Primate and go home, jerk off, and then dance around in his mother's dress.
I hope he's unhappy right now. I don't know this man, but I hope he is unhappy right now.
I don't think you have to hope.
Sorry, whoever that is of that. I really thought the pool was a nifty set piece.
It is, but...
Hey, let's get the young, scantily clad, or women who are dressed for Hawaii into the pool so they're wet for most of the movie.
Yeah, but I mean, look, the chimpanzee tried to take off the hair off the lady, so why doesn't he do that again? Like, shouldn't he try to kill them by hanging from those lights? Why doesn't he do that again?
So he was trying to pull off
One of the
more
ladies'
promiscuous
hairs,
girls' hair, and that's why bro who like busts his head when he falls off the thing.
Well,
that's what I mean.
Because
I thought the woman started bleeding because she got bit.
Yeah, the little sister gets bit, and then they jump into the pool.
Yep.
And then the guy tries to push the chimpanzee off the ledge.
Yeah, I loved it.
I thought that was kind of funny because
and
the
then
way he fell and then just
So like they know what movie they're making, and it was fun.
It's fun, but the characters... Okay, look, my problem is one of the characters, when they're trying to escape from the monkey, literally turns around, stops running, turns around and looks the monkey in the eyes for way too long, and then turns around again and starts running. You don't do... You know something's chasing you, just run. Why would you stop and look? Why?
I don't... Which character was it?
It was her friend on the plane.
The liberal nose piercing one?
Yeah, well, wait.
Because liberal nose piece dies first, and then the one who is more promiscuous... Well, I guess actually...
Well, she dies in the car.
The more promiscuous one, yeah. Oh, she stopped it. Yeah, she does stop and look back. It's so that the reason is so that the audience knows where the antagonist is in relation to her.
What? It's behind you. Why wouldn't the audience know where?
Because the chimp does things where it like gets around people at different times. It goes over and above things, and like for the orientation of the audience, you need to know where the attacker is at that moment. They do that in Hard Eyes. They do it in the last 3 Screams. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but I also don't get like... At certain times, the chimpanzee doesn't seem like it has rabies, but then it goes full-on attack. Like when he's messing with the guy in the bedroom.
Yeah, what is the explanation for...
The ape gets attacked by a mongoose.
Yeah,
and
mongoose has... Yeah, and they don't explain how... Because there's no rabies on Hawaiian Islands.
Yeah, so it's not rabies. It's like they're...
No, it is rabies. They explain to you at the beginning it's going to be rabies.
Oh, it is rabies.
Yeah, they tell you at the beginning it's going to be rabies, and then they show the ape killing somebody, and then they go back in time and then move forward. And the person that... it's Rob... Do you guys know who Rob Delaney is?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, cool. You do. Because he's a famous stand-up comedian.
Oh.
Who's actually... He's sort of fascinating because, like... He does these like genre movies like this, and one of his kids like died.
Yeah,
very very sadly, and he's done like comedy about his dead kid.
Jeez.
And like it was like died, raised the child for like a year or two, and then like painful. It's like it would seem way more painful to go that way. So it's funny that he does these violent movies where like his face ripped off and stuff.
Face ripped off.
But you know, these movies are for escapism to some degree and to have fun. I went in to escape and have fun.
Escape and get into being attacked by a chimpanzee. Want to see that?
It's It's like the lion. It's like the shark. I went to go see an animal nature. It's man versus nature, and in this case, it's woman versus nature. I like the sister thing.
Bless you.
I like the sister with dad thing. Like I like sister relationships in movies. I like father-daughter relationships in movies. So it has that center, and everything else around that just work. Like, oh, these fodder for people to die in this location. Cool.
Yeah, another issue I could see with the movie is like, okay, the slutty girl goes outside.
I wasn't gonna call her slutty. I said promiscuous.
Sure, promiscuous girl. I'm just calling her slutty. She runs outside, gets in the wrong car.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was funny, but
that was good filmmaking because the cars look similarly, and then it's like, why doesn't the key work? Why doesn't the key work? And then they show you the second car. Good filmmaking.
Yes, but does that imply that the guys who came in the house left their own car unlocked then?
No, she grabbed. Well, yeah,
because she can't unlock the door.
Like, here's the thing: if you steal a car on a Hawaiian island,
if you're running outside, you would technically have to unlock your own car.
She just ran to the first car, and probably people don't lock their cars.
Yeah. But if she has to unlock her car later in the scene, she unlocks her own car and figures out she's in the wrong car. Wouldn't she have to unlock it anyways, coming out the first time?
Both cars were unlocked. That's the logic.
Sure.
She grabbed the keys to drive the car. People don't lock their cars on Hawaiian Islands because if you steal a car on Hawaii, what are you going to do with it? Or like on a Hawaiian island, you'd have to ship it on a boat or fly it out of there. So stealing, people don't lock their cars on Hawaii, in the Hawaiian Islands, I would imagine.
Sure, okay.
Especially in a rich neighborhood that's kind of like in a place where you can have a chimp enclosure as part of your mansion that also has a pool.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can concede on that, but I also don't... There isn't a lot of backstory on the monkey or the chimpanzee.
There's a load of backstory on the ape.
Yeah, there's a little bit.
What?
There's a little bit. Isn't he supposed to be like super smart, but...
No.
No, he is supposed to be super smart.
No, the point is that because apes have like 97 to 98% of the same DNA as humans, is that the linguistic dead mother was using the chimp as a way to develop her linguistic skills as the beauty of like a linguist married to a deaf person, and they have to communicate in very different ways, and she's teaching the ape to communicate through the computer, and like obviously that's an important plot point, and we don't even know what we're talking about, and it's kind of like
but
main character is
don't
bad.
They make the point of why she's the dead wife, the dead mother specifically chooses Ben because he appeared a lot smarter than the other chimpanzees that she would have encountered.
I think you got me beat on that. I do think that there's a detail that's added. But here's the thing: is like this is a dumb movie for smart people, and I feel like they knew that. Would you concede that to me? Is that like and it's like one of the taglines of the thing that is doing okay because we got into semifinals on something recently is like we call it horror with heart, and I don't like saying that because I don't feel like I can say that and mean it.
Why not?
I think things have heart or they don't, and I don't know that how someone views what is. I would try to most of the horrors I would try to call them thrillers and convince people who don't like horror to watch them because they're that good.
What are some horrors that you would consider thrillers?
Well, I think what we wrote is a thriller, not exclusively a horror. There are. Could you qualify how certain things are done to be horror? Like, is Hereditary a thriller?
It's
elevated horror, or it's just a dramatic thriller.
I think it's horror because it has a supernatural element.
Oh, okay. So every time there's a supernatural element, it automatically isn't thriller and it's horror?
Yeah, because what...
Is Primate sci-fi or is it horror?
It's horror. There's nothing sci-fi about this movie.
Yeah, there's the ape gets rabies from, like, it's science fiction that rabies could be on Hawaii, which they don't explain, and the degree to which the ape could get that, wild. I was gonna say
Yeah,
randy.
but
That would make something like 28 years later sci-fi though too.
yeah,
It is.
Nah,
It's
I
not
don't think
sci-fi.
it's sci-fi.
It's horror.
It
Well,
has
it's not
horror
sci-fi.
elements.
It's not sci-fi.
It's definitely not sci-fi.
There's a lot of horror I would rather quantify as sci-fi. Like we were just talking about Alien. I'd rather call it sci-fi to get my mom and wife.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you
It's
want.
sci-fi for sure. I wouldn't
No,
call
but it's horror. Isn't Alien horror? It's a
I
haunted
call
house
it
movie
more
on a spaceship.
sci-fi than horror.
I think Alien is horror.
Oh,
Because, I mean, the science fiction part of it, is just that they have spaceships that travel for however fucking far they go. They go way the fuck out there in their spaceships, whatever.
And they're like truck drivers of space.
Yeah, it's like truck. Yeah, it's that's the sci-fi part of it. It's like Avatar. There's a sci-fi component, but it's not Star Wars. It's not Star Trek. Because you have those extreme examples that sort of come to like define everything, everything from the top down, and the top meaning the most out there stuff, and everything below that is like the less out there stuff.
I accept all that. And like what you're saying is because of the way this movie is structured of like who's going to get killed next and how are they going to get killed, it's horror.
why I assumed going in everybody was gonna die. The Champions League going crazy.
Everyone doesn't die.
Everyone
Yeah.
but a couple
Main
people,
characters,
right?
yeah.
Well, it's a conservative movie because it preserves the family. And what the most correct orientation was the family together.
Yeah, because the dad comes in and saves the day, more or less.
It's a collaboration of the whole family to save the day at the end.
Sure.
Because the dad comes in and kicks the shit out of the chimp for a little while, but then it's deaf dad kicking the shit out of a chimp, and it's like, I was actually kind of riveted because it's like, man, I don't like watching humans hurt animals, but I'm rooting for this human to hurt an animal, and this person is deaf, so like, I'm sorry, like I think the normal human reaction to somebody that's like deaf, blind, or what I mean, like Kane in John Wick 4, you're like, well, I want to show them some deference because they have what I perceive as a more difficult life experience than I do. You know what I mean? So like that I'm rooting for this guy to hurt an animal because he's deaf. It's like, why are you fucking with my mind like this movie?
Yeah, but the problem with Kane in John Wick 4 is he's perfectly fine. I think
He's not actually blind. He's like Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder can see every one of the women he fucks.
But Kane is able to defend himself, get headshots, apparently, and fire a gun. I think he's not that disabled, I'm sorry. But Kane is perfectly fine.
The biggest problem right now is that we don't have a camera on Nick Farx doing his Stevie Wonder.
How about this? Here's what you can do. If you can do like a poll of audience and say if they want me to go on, if they desire me to go on camera. And
you need the validation of the audience to say that you have to go on camera?
Yeah, it's got to be like, it can't just be like a random poll. Like, it's got to be like real viewers.
No, here's the thing is that I would want the audience to demand to see your visage and then us to deny it. And then find cleverer and cleverer ways to deny it, like Home Improvement with Wilson.
Sure.
Yeah.
For $9.90 a month, you get me shoving a Pringles can up my ass.
Yeah, and then someone like hits putts a ball.
That's how you get the last Pringle in the can. It ends up in the back of your throat.
Wow.
Was there enough sex in this movie for you, Kirk?
There wasn't any sex in this
I like
movie.
that, but everyone's like in more or less bikinis and midriff showing.
Is the sex scene like necessary for horror movies?
No, not in the
You see
slightest.
the chimp's dick?
We do not.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's it's the weird little like...
Yeah.
Wait, do chimp penises like curve on a weird way?
I don't know.
Do they retract like that? It's like, here's my penis. Whoops. That would be a funny penis for something. It's like, here's my penis.
It's like you're a fucking like West Side Story greaser.
You're in the music video for Michael Jackson's Bad. Dad, here's my penis.
Instead of a switchblade that's also a comb, it's my penis.
It's two guys. They tie their arms together like this, and then they fight with their dicks.
Sword fighting. Yeah.
I think it's Bad. The Michael Jackson video where like two guys. So like hold your arm up like this. They like tie their arms like that, and then they sword fight each other or like knife fight each other. And like instead of that, dicks.
Okay.
Wait, when you say instead of that, dicks, it's their dicks that are tied together instead?
No, the arms are still tied together, but they fight each other
fighting with the dicks instead of
How do you win?
You know how you win.
Yeah, how do you win?
Yeah, how do you win that? You get in the hole?
The dicks have like spikes on the end of them. You've got to get it hard.
Blood.
You've got to get it. You've got to go boner so you can use yours better to stab the other guy. Why are you watching this? I'm so sorry. This is the fourth one we're recording today.
I think it's great, jeez.
You cutting it? Wait.
No, are we done with the...
let's see. What do I have?
Questions?
Slutty one. I shouldn't have written slutty. I feel I don't want to sex shame. Dora the Explorer. Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Because Swiper is a chimp.
No, he's a fox.
Oh, yeah, but Dora's friend.
Yeah.
He's a monkey. You know, Dora the Explorer, she has a monkey friend.
Shoes? Yeah.
So I think the allusion to Dora is to remind us that Dora has a monkey friend, and these girls, or these gals' chimp friend can't be trusted like Boots. Boots!
Yeah.
Boots is the name of the monkey in Dora.
Oh.
Yeah, trust me.
I'm not a big Dora guy.
I would be concerned if you were.
A kid's TV show. Well, I think that's a great point to end it on.
How much?
46 minutes.
How do we keep doing this?
That's all good. That's part of the debate. We gotta get a debate in, right? All right.
Got a great bait in.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Have a good night. Adios.
Do your pinky on camera again, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead. He's coming for you. Watch out. Thank you for listening. For more JK Productions, find us on Instagram at JK Productions Team and on Facebook, JK Productions MN. Join us next time for another debate.